Let's get to a couple of more sports stories before we get to your tweets and I get on out of here for the day. First up, I'll start with baseball and the National League Division Series between the Mets and the Phillies, where the division rivals are putting on the show for the fans. The series is tied 1-1 after Philly walked off last night following the Mets tying the game in the ninth inning. Let me explain something to y'all why I wanted to bring up this subject. Yes, the Mets have been exciting. Yes, every single game there's been somebody trailing in the eighth inning and then something miraculous happens to end the game, whether it would be the Mets versus Milwaukee in the first series or it's the Mets going up against the Phillies right now in the divisional playoff series. Don't forget about Shohei Ohtani and the Dodgers going up against, the San Diego Padres. Don't forget about the Yankees and Weaver looking like Mariano Rivera for one night against the Royals. Don't forget any of that stuff. But here's what I would say to you that I love. When we look at baseball, whether it's shifting rules, whether it's the pitch count, whether it's the clock, etc., it's invited more athleticism into the game of baseball. And the game of baseball has become incredibly exciting. I'm looking at the Mets and the Phillies talk smack to one another, okay? I'm looking at stuff like that, and then I'm seeing, instead of, oh, the pitcher's going to hit the next batter because he didn't like the way somebody said something to him or something along those lines. We're seeing cats go up there and go at one another in the sport of baseball. This is the kind of stuff that builds fandom. This is the kind of stuff that gets you excited about the competition. And that's what I love for what I'm seeing from the New York Mets. They'll never say die. They could be down in the seventh and the eighth and the ninth and they come back. They've got more comebacks than anybody in Major League Baseball this season. This is what they do. They don't relent. They don't give up. They fight until the last drop. And the Phillies ain't far behind with Castellanos, with Bryce Harper, and the rest of the crew, Real Muto and those boys. They are no joke either. It's the first time the Phillies and the Mets are going up against one another in the postseason. Obviously, because of the advent of the wild card spots, the first one and then the second one over the last couple of years or so. You can do that now, whereas before playing in the same division ensured that you wouldn't be able to meet one another. But times have changed. Baseball, for once, isn't the last to the party, conspicuously. They literally are making a run to generate fandom and to build a fan base. The games have sped up. There's more stolen bases. There's more run production, okay? And you're not as reliant on the home run in order to manufacture runs. I only have one wish for baseball, and this is for the manager, it's for the players, it's for everybody. Damn it, beat each other. No intentional walks. Don't have people get stuck in traffic trying to pack 50, 60,000 into a baseball stadium, looking forward to seeing some of their favorite baseball players. And then all of a sudden you come up to bat, whether you are an Aaron Judge or a Shohei Ohtani or Mookie Betts or anybody in between. And guess what? You get to intentionally walk them. Eradicate that. Test their manhood. Say, you a professional, you a professional. You go up against each other. Mano a mano, let's get it on. Baseball gets rid of the intentional walk. They eradicate that, and they go about the business of going at one another and competing against one another. That would be the finishing touch to resurrecting this sport for the next generation, meaning this one right now. Could you imagine back in the day if you had walked up to Randy Johnson and you had said to him or Roger Clemens or someone along those lines or Maddox and Glavine and one of those boys, and you said, you know what? We don't want you pitching to McGuire. We don't want you pitching to Barry Bonds. We want you to intentionally walk them. They'd have looked at you like you was an alien, like you were an alien. They'd have told you to get the hell out their damn face. That is what baseball needs. That kind of attitude, let's get it on. No intentional walks. That's the one thing they need to fix and watch the game soar even more. I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you what I know.